About 10 years ago, a friend of mine came to me and he had a letter in his hand and he said, Bill, my friend was a Vietnam and Korea war veteran, and he said, Bill, he said, my nephew is at the war, he just got sent off to the war in Iraq, and he showed me this letter that well, he had been there for a couple months, but he got a letter from his nephew and he shared it with me, and he said, I wonder if my friend was very much, he retired as a colonel in the military, but he was very much against the war in Iraq, and he did not put any stipulations on this request of his, but I would take this letter and try to write a song from it. And so I was driving across Texas yesterday and listening to the news and thinking about, and there's the debate going on in Washington, and I thought about the song, and it took me about 3 or 4 times to practice through it today to try to remember all the words, but it was almost exactly 10 years ago this month that I wrote it, and so I'll try to sing it for you. It's also, I want to warn you, it's also uncharacteristically long for a Bill Potts song. I think it's almost 6 minutes or something, but the rest of my songs are only like 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes long, so it kind of balances out. James, it's so good to hear from you, to hold your letter in my hand, to see your messy chicken scratch through the dirt and the sand. I'm sorry for all the things you're missing, all the things I wished you'd never see. I can see in your words that you changed already, and I remember how that happened to me. I hear it's hotter than blazes, camel spiders bigger than your fist. If the mosquitoes don't get you, the sand fleas will. Your sister says, well, at least you're getting kissed. She went to Big John's wedding at the Legion. They played a couple of songs for you. First they played a slow one, and then let's get this party started. They laughed as they tried to dance just like you do. It's so good to hear that you quit smoking, even though you're chewing now instead. You asked for a sleeve of Copenhagen. You'll find it in the package that I send, along with a Hank Williams box set, Dylan's Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, and some bubbles and some crayons that your mother sent. I guess you'll always be her little kid. Last week, she unplugged the television. She gets so angry at the news. First she got mad at all those war protesters. Now she's mad at the president too. She threw our Toby Keith tickets away. The Dixie Chicks CDs are in the trash. If she had it her way, Johnny Depp and Rupert Murdoch would both be strung up and lashed. You know, lots of folks have asked me to thank you for serving the good old USA. Some folks just tell me how they're so very sorry. We can't seem to find a better way. And I remember when I was in the jungle, wondering what I was fighting for. Take it from me, son, don't you even get started trying to figure out war. Say, did you hear? The Cubs almost won the pennant. Football season is in high gear. All the students have gone back to school. Things have gotten pretty quiet here. Like I said, James, it's so good to hear from you. We love you and we pray for you each day. So keep your chin up and your head down and be ready for